afternoon, everyone. It is now 4:00 p.m. on Thursday, November 21st. I'd like to welcome you all to the Richland County Transportation Ad Hoc Committee meeting. This meeting will now come to order. Madam Clerk, please take the roll.
McBride,
Present.
Livingston,
Here.
Weaver,
Yes.
Walker,
Here.
Mackey.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Also, I'd like to acknowledge my colleagues who are present this afternoon for this meeting but are not on the committee. Councilwoman English, as well as our Vice Chair, Mr. Pugh. I need a proxy. And I believe Ms. Newton is attending virtually. Good afternoon to you, Ms. Newton. All right, next item on the agenda is item 2, approval of the minutes. Any changes or additions or deletions to the minutes?
Approve.
Second.
Move to properly second. Any discussion? There be none, Madam Clerk?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston, Weaver,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Mackey.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next item on the agenda is adoption of the agenda. Any changes to the agenda, Mr. Brown?
No requested changes.
All right, anything from the body? There being nothing, entertain a motion.
Chair, move for adoption of the agenda. Second.
Properly second. Any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston, Weaver,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Mackey.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next item on the agenda is item 4A, items for discussion, Shop Road Extension Phase 2, service order approval. Mr. Brown?
Thank you, sir. We do have Director Maloney here. He can provide you an update based off the items that are in your packet. Director Maloney?
Director Maloney, you recognize, sir.
Yes, sir. This is for the design services of Shop Road Extension, Phase 2. And this is for a contract with CECS in Columbia in the amount of $2.5 million, $76,542.03. It's for full services to take with 18 tasks. That includes all activities we'd need for design. And I would point out that this is for Shop Road to be delivered as a 3-lane roadway from Longwood Road to Montgomery Road, about 1.4 miles. It'll cross Mill Creek and its adjacent floodplains. That will be a larger bridge crossing of that area. And we've coordinated with Community Planning and Development and Economic Development departments to review concept alignments that will service the public with the least impact. So we looked at properties in that concept, and the concept is the last page of our briefing document that I was able to put together what we've sent out to CECS as the concept location. What we plan to do then is build this in stages. So we wouldn't put this kind of investment in until we have public input. So we'd start out with getting this drawn up in presentable format to bring to public meetings. So we have in this area District 10 with Councilwoman English to reach out to the community and have community meetings to certify that alignment. There had been previous alignments of this road that hugged closer to the railroad tracks. There's certain facilities in the way at this time that would not allow that. In that map, it does show a rail siding that's in the way at this time. That's part of Pineview Industrial Park, so we wouldn't be in that location. What's not shown maybe on this map is all the floodplain in between the creek, Mill Creek, and the railroad that would not allow the road to continue longitudinally through that kind of area. And this, working with the planning department, would be the least impact as it approaches Montgomery Road, where we do have citizens that are interested in this project and how it might impact their their homes and homesteads that they have with their families.
Questions from the body? Recognize, Ms. Mackey.
Thank you. Director Maloney, just to clarify, because there's a lot of information, just a lot of dates in here. Can you clarify project timeframe? I know there's a, I guess, design schedule, but overall, do you know the project timeframe?
A project development like this for a Greenfield Road is 2 years. But we envision getting to the public this winter. So that would be the telltale sign of how this project proceeds with the least investment in this particular contract. And so the engineer's aware of that, and that we want to, kick off those public meetings real early in the process, and we can decide from there, based on public input, how the project proceeds.
Thank you.
Recognize Ms. English.
Also wanted to add that Senator Jackson just on the 15th. So he's in that particular area. He's also getting the constituents in that area kind of prepped for what's going to be coming. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, this might be helpful, at least for the public too, to just talk about where the funding is coming from for this project.
So this is Fund 1332 is our transportation roadway tax. We have our staffing, we have our roadway fund, and then we have our greenway fund. This would be the roadway fund under capital projects, professional services, and we have the funds available in the budget for this project.
Director Maloney. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when I think Shop Road extension, I'm usually thinking about the industrial park.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so this is, I guess, if you will, it sounds self-explanatory, but I guess an extension, or continuing the extension, if you will, of Shop Road extension.
Yes, sir. So on the screen right now is showing at the top of the screen the location where this project would begin at the end of the prior Phase 1 Shop Road extension. The large white roof to the left is Michael Anthony Brewing Company. There's other businesses planned to be on the south side of the road where this road extension would continue through between businesses. And then it heads across the creek and then down to Montgomery. I know further south, the economic development has plans where they would be responsible for certain things to occur within that area. And then ultimately, the project's long-term range is to connect up with Garner's Ferry Road.
So with this extension, we're opening the industrial park up for more, I guess, development, if you would,
Yes, sir.
like more industry.
Yes, sir.
I think that's one other advantage I'm looking to is I think eventually it's going to that's on Garner's Ferry Road. Because in other words, some folks who's going on Garner's Ferry Road will be able to cut over and get to Shop Road and get where they need to go. So that's gonna be a big help.
And which prompted another question, thank you. So how much more, I guess, distance, if you will, we have to go or cover before the Shop Road extension eventually connects with, you said Garner's Ferry Road? You know how much more distance we would have to go before reaching that goal?
Yes, sir. It'd be about 2 miles. Now, the 2 miles would be taking into account some area that may be developed by economic development as in part of a 3-lane internal road. And then once we get to the next railroad tracks, which is kind of on the screen also, we would connect right where there's a road bend on the right of your screen. That's where Montgomery heads out to Garner's Ferry Road. And almost at the very top corner of your screen, you're seeing one of the roads coming in at an angle. And so the project has looked at improving intersections in the future. But at this time, knowing the facility needs to cross a major waterway and install a bridge, and I'm looking at the current budget, this would be the endpoint projected for the budget we have remaining. And this point would end at Montgomery heading towards Bluff Road. And we envision that would require some rebuilding of that road as it is, not a widening of Montgomery, but something that could certainly improve traffic conditions in that location.
Any additional questions?
Motion to approve?
Second?
Madam Clerk, I'm just gonna do, doing me no good.
We won't be able,
It's moved and properly second. Any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Mackey.
Yes?
Motion approved.
All right, next item on the agenda is adjournment.
So moved?
Second?
Moved and properly second. Non-debatable. Madam Clerk?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Walker,
Yes.
Mackey.
Yes?
Motion approved.